Welcome back, folks. We're back in Colony Survival. And when we last left off, we were covering all the basics, all the food and the guards and this and that. So hopefully, this episode we're gonna get into things a little bit deeper, guys. We're gonna go just that much deeper. So first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to start to like structure your colony a bit more. So whether that means building buildings or, in my example, carving out rooms or just plots of land, you're gonna want to start to do that. Okay, now may notice that in the top right, my food has become red. That's because I've been a bit of a silly billy, and although I've been building a lot of colonies, like about 6 now, I've still only got 1 on food. So one good thing, if you want to avoid everyone starving to death, is make sure you keep up with food as your main priority, because without food you have nothing else. To build more colonists you need 50 food, so you can't even just spam colonists when they die. It is a pain in the ass, especially at the start. Later on it might not be too much of a problem, you got loads of food, but you got to try and keep on top of that. I am feeling a bit worried because I'm not sure. I mean, given I need 54 food and I've only got 54 food, I'm a bit scared, but it should be all right. Hopefully, I've got my fingers crossed. Okay, yeah, this guy, you see, he's got that little sign above his head, so that means that he can't. So he's trying to go to bed right now, but he can't find a path to get to his bed. Normally it means their path is blocked by something. In this case, I kind of feel like the guy's being stupid, and I just need. Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's found his way. Okay, he's okay now, folks. That's how you fix it. Hi guys. I've just kind of noticed that my food is at 0. Oh god! Someone save me. And everyone's waking up now. I'm really scared, guys. I'm hoping they're gonna make food in time, but it's out of my hands, really. It's out of my hands. Let's see what happens. Oh god. Oh, shit. One just died in front of my eyes. Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror. Oh god. Okay, I think the rest are probably gonna follow suit. This isn't looking good. I don't know where I went wrong. I mean, I do know. I will explain where I went wrong. Let me see if I can put these berry bushes down and get food off of them. I'm really desperate here now. Oh god, someone else died. Oh no, they're not giving me more food. Oh lord, lordy, lord. It's disaster, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty confident everyone's gonna die. So we've reached 0 food now due to not being vigilant enough with our food. So now all our colonists are likely gonna die. Now I know what you're thinking. Am I just gonna restart? No, I'm not gonna restart. I'm not a gosh dang quitter. I look like a gosh dang quitter to you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strive through adversity. All right. I'm gonna show you how to jump back when disaster strikes and still be the greatest there ever was. Okay. So first we're gonna put wheat down because this is the only food the player can harvest. Now you've got 0 food, so you can't recruit a colonist because recruiting a colonist costs 50 food. And you're gonna have to use wheat. Now each wheat is worth 0.4 food, so it does take a little while. I'll be honest with you. It's not a fun process. 1 colonist left, guys. One poor lonely little colonist. Oh, poor guy. I think it's the miner I've got down in the mines. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Well, everyone's dead now, guys. So there's that. And now the zombies, they've come to feed on our misery, feed on our remains. There's no people here, zombies. What exactly are you going to eat? There's nobody here. Like, seriously, what are you guys doing? Huh? Where did he go? I swear to God, there's one right here. Let me get a better view. Hey friend, hey guys. I want to see. I really want to see what they're going to do now. Cause where are they going, guys? You alright? Do you need some direction in life or something, or just gonna carry on doing what you're doing? Don't want to come eat me? No. I'm on the menu, guys. Come on, man. That's a bit hurtful. That's a bit hurtful. That's a very bit hurtful. Oh. Okay, so they just get eaten up by that banner. Okay, that's nice. All right. Well, theoretically, we have no colonists now, so we won't have to bother with monsters for a little bit, which is it's always nice. Okay, so this has pretty much been a complete. So it's completely no food now. So this is harder than it even is when you first start the game. So as I was saying, the only way to bounce back from it is with wheat. So you're going to plant all the wheat you got, and then you have to wait like 2-3 days for it to grow. So while I'm waiting for it to grow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some renovations around here. I'm going to do some infrastructure building, get everything set up and ready for when we're back on track and hustling and bustling. And we're just going to clean up, and we're going to do a bit of building. And then when the food starts to come in, so will success. Okay, now for our restart, we've learned from our mistakes, right? First thing we're going to want to do is make sure we've got plenty of berry farmers before we even start thinking about the other jobs. So we're just going to place about, I'm planning about 4. My first 4 colonists would be purely berry farmers. And I'm not going to be lazy this time, and I'm going to guard myself, which is always the best thing to do. But like I said, I wanted AFK, but alas, it was not to be. So just place some berry farms down. Then we're going to get rid of all this other sugar and clutter, because like I said, we're starting fresh. And we're going to do proper infrastructure this time. And then we're going to stand and watch the wheat grow for a little while. A long while, actually. But luckily for you, you lucky bastard, you don't have to watch any of that. Alright folks, you ready for this? I talked about underground paradise right and infrastructure right. So if we go down into our little entrances, got a whole gosh dang carved out underground area here with a little bedroom here for our future colonists, and we got a room here for space to do something. I don't know, it'll be quite useful, I'm sure. And plenty of room for expansion. This was the bedroom that you guys should have saw a few seconds ago. Look at it, it's so big now, right? Right. So plenty of room for expansion. I decided I'm going to do the rooms like in each of these little doorways, because that looks pretty cool. Lo and behold, we have our first harvest. Okay, so you're just going to want to harvest your wheat as soon as you get it. You slowly, over time, start to get more seeds than you started off with as you harvest the wheat. You'll have exponential growth. So harvest it, plant all the seeds you get back, and as you can see, from 0 we're now at like 24 something. So it'll take a few more harvests, because you want to get more than 50 food, because you need to feed him after he's spawned. And look, guys, we finally we finally have enough food for our first colonist. There he is. Gosh dang, Mama Jamma. And now the exponential growth begins, guys. Now it begins. We can bounce back. Believe me, man. All hope is not lost. Don't abandon your villages, your towns, just because it's been burned, ransacked, and raped. Rebuild that son of a gun, man. Believe in yourself. You gotta believe. Please believe. Please. Look, guys, I got these fancy stairs here. Make life a whole lot bloody easier. Look how advanced our society is becoming. It is so true that hardship is what's required to create the greatest of people, the greatest of societies, guys. And oh, would you look at that? Looks like we got enough food for yet another goddamn colonist. Go plant those berries, mother trucker. Go on, get to work, son of a gun. It's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together. Okay, guys. Now I've learned from my first mistakes, and I've built a more intricate defense system. So it's just like a maze of trenches, so that the zombies have to walk a lot further before they get to my villagers, so I have more time to react. That's number 3 right there, guys. You just saw me do. Okay, I told you we can bounce back. So it's always good to have a good defense mechanism. Now, walls, trench, whatever the hell you want to do, a moat, you're gonna end up doing something kind of like this, because it's a lot easier. It's a lot more efficient. I mean, it doesn't look nice unless I could make a pretty pattern out of this, but it's just not efficient. And I probably will make it more pretty later on, but for now I'm just want to keep it simple so that people don't die, because that's the worst thing that could happen. This way 1 guard equals like 5, because he can shoot so much times. So yeah, guess what's coming up, folks? Guess. Come on, man, look around the screen. What do you think? What think's about to happen? That's right, number 4. Welcome, number 4. So that's 4 berry farmers now. So I'm gonna be very careful this time and let them build a lot of food. But after these guys are done, we're gonna start looking at other stuff, like a scientist, miner. Miner probably the first one, because copper is really important. Baker and a grinder and a craftsman as well. Okay, now the number 1 thing that's going to make your food production easier, and your first real goal that you want to obtain, is getting your scientists to research bread, because bread is the most efficient method of food production. So the idea is you gather this wheat like I am, it turns into grain, then you have 1 colonist turn the grain into flour, and then you have 1 colonist turn the flour into bread. However, the latter 2 stages, you need a gosh dang scientist to discover it, the art of making the beautiful bread. So pop down your science table, which you should have started with, and you'll automatically employ someone, and then select bread production to research. Now you see it requires food, copper parts, and copper tools. Yeah, you should start with copper parts and copper tools. However, you will probably need more, so you'll have to put a miner down, and you will need more berries, so you'll have to wait till you have enough food. So those are all prerequisites for the scientists. So just make sure. So just at this point in the game, just try and do everything so that you can research bread. So if you need a miner, make sure you have enough food, put a miner. If you need berries, just make sure you have enough food, then get the berries. Now I know what you're thinking, bro. You just died in day 1. I didn't die. Okay, I was trying to teach you a lesson of how to come back when disaster strikes, and I wanted to do it at the start of my playthrough because. Number 1, I knew that there was some things I had to get my head around with the new features in the game. And number 2, okay, I lied. I just suck. Okay, so I got a scientist and I got all the stuff I needed, and my guys now completed bread, so we can hopefully start making bread and not have to worry about food as much. As you can see right now, all my food is dangerously red. Which is unnecessarily reckless of me. With a bit of patience, it doesn't have to be. Best way to approach getting new colonists, which I probably will start to employ from now, is make sure you have enough food to recruit a new colonist, which is 50, plus enough food to feed the rest of your colonists for a whole day. So for example, I have 5 now, so that's 5 each person, 25. So I want to make sure I have 80 for the next person, because you'll have 1 more, so then that mean you need 30 to feed them for the day. So you want to make sure you have 80, and then that way no one will starve that day, and you should have enough food production to support the people you have. So now that I've got bread production, what you're going to do is you want to put down a wheat farm, as you see me doing here. My whole plan is to have this whole place with wheat farms, so I'm okay to just place it wherever. However, you will especially if you're doing a bit more of an intricate design, you will want to be wary of where you put your wheat farms, because you're going to need a lot, and believe me, I mean a lot. It's like the main problem with this game is not even monsters, it's where the hell do you put the wheat farms, because there's no space. I'm literally using all my space right now. I'm probably going to run out and have to use underground, I'm guessing, but we'll see. Okay, so now slowly my food's going from red to orange, as you see. So we're gonna just wait till it's a bit more in the white before we recruit people for our I recruited one more wheat farmer as well. We're just going to wait till it's in the white before we start to do the rest of the bread production, just to be safe. Okay, now for me, these zombies are becoming a pain in the ass. I've done my yard work in killing them, a lot of which is off screen. So I'm gonna get a guard because I'm tired of this sugar. And you're welcome to as well. Just make sure you keep it in line with how much food you got. I mean, I'm dangerously on the line here, with my laziness. Okay, guys, so I decided not to be dumb, and I switched the guard that I made, and I made him into a wheat grinder instead. Because it made so much sense. I'm just trying to find him. I thought he was in here. Yeah, he's in here. I'm pretty sure. There he is, my friend. So I made him into a grinder. He's ground up quite a bit of wheat, so now I'm going to take that away from him, so that the only job left for him to do is, there you go, my friend, bake that gosh darn bread, you son of a gun. That way, our food should start freaking skyrocketing now, folks. You just watch that number, okay? It's gonna jump quite soon. Look at that, folks. 111 food, and the day's like, it's the same day as you've just seen before. The day's not even over. This is the game changer, folks. This is what bread does. Okay, this is why you want to beeline towards bread. Get it straight away and start that production as soon as you can. And now, finally, as a result, we have the security and newfound peace within us to recruit a goddamn guard and finally get a good night's sleep. And slowly, slowly, folks, look at this, flipping 10 colonists, 220 food. Slowly, slowly, a person becomes a family, and a family becomes a town. It's beautiful, guys. It almost makes a grown man want to cry, honestly. However, as with all things, folks, all your actions have consequences, and as you get more and more colonists, you start to notice you'll get more monsters, and harder monsters, like this one here is taking a goddamn long time to kill. There we go. And so you'll have to research stuff like better weapons for your guards, which is where the next stage of things will start to come into play. So bear that in mind. Don't just build 30 colonies just because you got the food for it, okay? You need to prepare your guards and stuff before you ramp up how many colonists you have. The game just crashed. One thing also to be aware of, which almost just caused me another gosh dang famine, is firewood, right? Because you can only craft firewood with a workbench, which is in your crafting menu, and you need to assign a colonist to this. Firewood is very important because you need it to bake bread, and you'll need wood as well, so make sure you have a forester and a firewood up by this point, a forester and a craftsman up by this point to make your firewood. And you can also set him to make any other stuff that you possibly need, like I need planks to make firewood, so I'm going to make him make like this many planks at whatever time, and you can set that for beds and all that. He is kind of useful in terms of you don't have to concentrate on this stuff as much anymore. You can automate that. So do not forget this very, very essential piece of information. Look at this, folks. I got a gosh dang forest room here in my underground paradise. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Look at it, guys. The dream is coming together. With hard work and determination, guys, you too can be as successful as this has been. Hard work and determination, guys. Oh, shoot the bed. So where did these guys come from? I was on the ground and I've come up and there's zombies in my base. So this is something that can happen to you in quite a quick time because it's quite easy to miss the notification in the bottom left that your what's his name, guard has died. So make, like I was saying to you, to keep on top of your guards. Yeah, it's happened to me. I thought one guard was enough. All it takes is one big wave, folks. So better safe than sorry. I'm gonna have to put up 2 guards now. Oh, the humanity. And once you're confident, guys, that things are stable, as in you've got enough guards and stuff and nothing's going to break through and whatever, you can concentrate on beautifying your humble abode a bit, like I am here, doing all them final touches. Do still keep an eye out, but yeah, man, you can make a house a home, which is probably, in my opinion, the best bit of this game is making the colonies look nice. Ah, look at this, guys. Our wheat-filled dream is slowly coming into fruition. It's a really satisfying feeling. I'm so proud of myself. Me mama and me papa are gonna be so proud too. It's been a long, stressful session. This one has. I mean, break-in, famine, disaster, and but also an inspiring one because we came back from it, man. And here we stand, and here we lie with pride in our hearts that we did it. No, God, I'm getting mushy. Well, I'm take it. I'm gonna end it here, folks. Uh, it's been a good one. If you've enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, leave a feedback on how terrible a tutorial this is. I seriously wouldn't advise following this guide if you're a serious player. But if you're just casual like me, then why not? I wish you all the best in your zombie encounters and colony survival adventures. I've been your friendly neighborhood sad man. Now I'm gonna go and take a gosh dang nap. Sad man. Out.